Okay, good morning and welcome to TBC 2026 Real Convos. And kindly introduce yourself quickly.
Okay, my name is Adikbeju Sam Adigbite. I am a multi-business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. And yeah, so that's me. I am into business. I like to do anything business. It interests me. Yeah, and I am into the beauty industry, and I recently transitioned into business beauty agency, and that's what I do right now.
Wow, you are into beauty agency. So it
Yes.
means I want to, for me, is me personal, not everybody. I want to do Mr. Word. You can help me.
Mr. World, not that kind of thing.
Okay, let's
Maybe I
cancel
should.
it. Since you can't help me, let's cancel it.
I can't help you.
All right, then. I'm glad I know you personally, and I'm happy that I am aware that you just had a baby. And I want to start from there. How has having a baby been of positive or maybe negative impact on your career as a woman? Basically, starting from there.
Okay, well, I'm a first-time mom, so as you can
I can hear
imagine,
in the
it has
background
not
too.
been. Oh, really? I really tried to make sure that didn't happen, but
It's okay, it's part of it. I understand.
there's not, exactly, there's almost nothing you can do to hold back a child when they want to just, be like that. So, like I said, I'm a first-time mom, and this is really a first-time thing for me. So, honestly, I've just been winging it, and with my husband, we've just been winging it, and a lot of things are new to us. It was initially really quite difficult. It was initially quite challenging. But I can say that right now we are finding our footing. Every day, as the day comes, we learn one new thing, that helps us to handle things better. So I can say that things are better now, and but it has been really challenging. And at some point, I had to tell myself that it is okay. This is a phase in your life. It will pass at some point. It's okay to just face this one for now and leave some things that will not necessarily suffer too much. While I handle one thing, women are typically expected to be able to juggle so much. We're expected to be able to, do so much at once, but sometimes it's okay to just drop one, to just face one thing and leave other things. So right now, before my baby came, I tried to put some systems in place to make sure that my work can go on even while I'm taking care of my baby, even while I'm walking through this phase. I try to put some systems in place to make sure that some things go on, business goes on as usual, and the ones that I could not make work, I left them. Honestly, I left them. The ones I could make work, that I could still make money from. Make sure it's ongoing. Make sure I can put someone there, do this,
Okay.
arrange things. I
Okay.
did. But the ones I couldn't handle, I left them honestly. So because I know that this is new for me and I really need all the time and headspace I can put into it. So yeah.
Okay. Let's leave family intrusions and what's your take on 9 to 5? Is it worth it? I want to understand if I work 9 to 5, can I save? Can I plan for a good future? Can it work? Can it take me to live the life that I desire?
I believe so. I believe it can. although it's been, I mean, I've heard so many people, I've heard so many renowned authors and popular motivational speakers, um, coaches, say things like you can never be wealthy with a 9 to 5, and and I partly believe it to an extent that you cannot really, that it's not worth it. Some people say it's not worth it. If you've read the Rich Dad Poor Dad book, then Robert Kiyosaki's take on this 95 thing. He talked about how one of his dads was a 95 person and the other one was a businessman and was into entrepreneurship. And he talked about how both of them have their places, and he really talked down on having a 9 to 5 and all that. So my opinion is that yeah, 9 to 5 could be worth it depending on who is in it, really, because it takes
How do you mean
intentionality
who is in
actually.
it?
Um, Many people, I think the major difference between a 95 person and a business, an entrepreneur, let me just stick to that term, an entrepreneur, is the fact that entrepreneurs have a different making, if I can put it like that. Entrepreneurs
But
have like a
but let me
different
let me cut you short
mindset.
there. You're
Like,
working technically,
okay, sir.
you're working as an entrepreneur for yourself, for your with your time. But when you're 9 to 5, you're working for an entrepreneur with your time for him. He is an entrepreneur, but you are not an entrepreneur
Yeah.
anymore. So where how do we find joy in that?
Like I said, as I was saying earlier, I think that there's a difference between somebody who works for an entrepreneur and somebody who is an entrepreneur themselves. Because if you are the entrepreneur, it's like your mindset is different, where you're going is different, your goal is different. For a
Yeah.
95
Yeah.
person, their goal is really just to make their urgent
Earn
2K,
a living.
no urgently, make their salary, ogata salary. For those who don't speak English, whether the master earns or not, I make my money. That is the mindset of a salary earner or a 95 person. But the entrepreneur, like I said, their making is different. What makes up an entrepreneur is different. Their skills are different. Their mindset is different. Their goal is different. It is hard to find any entrepreneur who does not have millions in mind, who doesn't want to make a lot of money, who doesn't have projections, who doesn't have plans for the future, who hasn't set systems on ground, or who isn't in the process or setting systems to make money, to keep making money, even
I
when they are
get
not
you.
there. So I believe that when you exchange your time for money, you are still limited. When you exchange your time for money, you are limited because you can't always be there. For example, as a postpartum mom, I had to step away from work at some point, and it hindered my earning. Even though I tried to still continue making money, in some, like I said, I'm a multi person. I tried to still continue making money in another aspect, in another area, but there was a part where I just couldn't, make money because I wasn't present. I wasn't there myself. So when you exchange your time for money, you are limited. So it means that you can't make money if you're not there. You can't divide yourself into many places. How many places can you be at once? So the best thing is just to create systems that can make money for you even while you're not there. And that is one benefit an entrepreneur enjoys.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to bring you back to entrepreneurship, but I want to ask a quick question so that I can cover as many things as possible. In these times that we are in with so many tools like YouTube, these days AI, and all of these developments all over the place,
Yeah.
is mentorship real, or can mentorship still work? Because why can't I just get on YouTube and find leading for what I want, or find direction in the path that I'm trailing or get a certain Robert Kiyosaki materials and
Mm.
live by them. Does mentorship, I mean, the growth kind of physical mentorship, is it still real? Can it still work? Is it still effective?
Yes, definitely. I completely. My answer is a big yes, and my reason is because mentorship gives you can direct mentorship gives you what I would call can give you what I would call instruction that you cannot get from just watching a YouTube video or just following somebody online. You know, when you have mentorship, direct, which can also be mentorship, can also be you can also follow get mentorship from somebody you don't have direct contact with, but my opinion is that you find a way to get in contact with that person and get direct contact with that person eventually,
Even if
even
it's
if it's
just once in a lifetime.
exactly, exactly. So I believe that there is just a level of instruction that you cannot get from somebody you're just randomly watching on YouTube, you know, and all that. My husband is into mentorship. He mentors traders, and I find this show up all the time. You know, people who tend to go on YouTube or learn randomly always find a different quality in when they get a direct forex mentor. He's into forex trading.
Because
They
I've
always
even
find a
found out that people on
different.
YouTube will always refer you back to their businesses and ask you to register for something.
Exactly, exactly. They also will sell their direct mentorship to you because they know the quality in it. When I was still offering makeup lessons. I always saw that it was always different when you learn from just random YouTube people. Sometimes they will do some things that you don't even know why they did it. And you will not be able to ask them, oh, why did you do this one? Oh, why did you put
Yeah.
this one like this? You can't ask questions, but when you ask somebody directly in front of you, when you pay, when we in our beauty industry, when you pay someone to get an upgrade from them or to take a masterclass or something, it's better because you can see live what they are doing. You are there live. You can see the things they are doing behind the scenes that you will not see on YouTube. You can see the things they are doing, certain things that you can ask questions about, and you will never get that with just randomly following someone. So I think it still exists, and it's still quite important that young people today and anybody that considers themselves young at mind, you know, young at heart, to find the mentorship. It is always still beneficial to have somebody who can be invested in you, and or maybe because you have paid them, or maybe they just like you know, or something, who can still instruct you in a particular
Okay.
path.
Okay. Thank you very much. I want to take us back to entrepreneurship.
All right.
What disciplines must be there to be a successful entrepreneur?
Disciplines.
I
Okay.
mean, how do you run time? How do you deal with people? How do you handle difficult clients? How what disciplines must be there? Is it that I have to be awake 24 hours? Do I have to what disciplines, what systems are there for me to run with to be a successful entrepreneur? We have just 2 minutes.
Okay. There are different levels to this thing. There are different levels. I think it depends on what level you are on right now. If you're a startup, there are a different set of skills that you need to have. If you're already if you're already scaling, you're already at the level, you're higher and all that, there are different skill sets. But it's funny how just yesterday I was still listening to someone talk about this thing, and this question you just asked me. And one major skill I would really like to chip in is integrity. And you really need integrity in business. It is always key to under promise and over deliver. I realize that
Yeah.
that is one thing that will always set you apart from everybody else. it will always set you apart, because many other entrepreneurs, many other businesses have similar skills like discipline. They have similar skills like um, uh, um, time management. You guys can share other skills, which are important. I think I'm already mentioning some of those skills which are important, which are all important. But one major skill, one major thing or quality that will set you apart from other entrepreneurs is that integrity, because it is hard to find these days. It is hard to find people who can, put their mouth where their money is these days. It is hard to find people who you will call for something and they will over deliver. People always prefer to spend their money, even overspend, and stick to that kind of person than to underspend, find someone else cheap who doesn't have integrity. People will always go for integrity any day, anytime. I mean, customers rather. Customers will always go for someone who has integrity, or a business that has integrity that they can trust anytime. And so I think it's a very major skill to have, aside all the other ones that are also important.
Thank you, Mommy Peace. We are grateful. Thank you for joining us this morning. I had to say that, if you know. If you know, you know. I really had to. It has
I know,
been
right?
burning in my heart to call you that.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. We're grateful for your time this morning,
I enjoy
and
being called
I
that.
really
Different.
I
My
enjoyed
pleasure.
myself this morning, and I'm working at being a better entrepreneur, and working my startup to the next level as well. Thank you so much. We're grateful to have you, and we hope those of you listening can really follow up on what she has, even the nugget she has shared with us, and enjoy the rest of TBC 2026 as
Yeah.
well. Thank you. Have a blessed day ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, everybody, for having me. Goodbye.
Bye.